Mark, what's your initial thoughts after tonight's game?
Yeah, I was reasonably pleased with the performance. Certainly finished stronger of the two sides. Towards the end, they were hanging on really in terms of throwing their bodies, blocking all our shots, and in fairness, they defended exceptionally well. Any team that defended less competently than they did tonight would have been beaten. So yeah, I thought we finished the stronger team. Had some good moments, had opportunities to win it. Thought we had done with the ball in the box that the keeper made a bit of a mess of, but yeah, we're still unbeaten. We're a little bit down. I felt today we played a lot better than we did at the weekend in terms of our general play and our ability to really ask questions of the opposition, albeit we didn't score as many. But overall, not a result or a performance to be despondent about.
On that chance at the end, very briefly, have you had a chance to watch that back yet?
Yeah, I mean there's a genuine challenge. I think it's Bevis that just goes in, and I think if the keeper was honest, he probably says that he took his eye off it and it seemed to have just bounced. There might have been contact, but goalkeepers expect that in the box later on in the game. So yeah, it could have gone our way. The referee saw fit to chalk it off, but yeah, at that point we looked the more likely team to win.
Start of the night, you made a number of changes to the starting lineup. What was the thinking behind that?
Well, we knew how they played. They're very big on set plays and long balls and direct play and working on seconds, and yeah, I needed guys that would be able to cope with that, and personnel wise, and I felt the team needed to be bigger than it was at the weekend. For the most part, I was pleased with what they put out. I thought it was important to obviously guys that haven't had game time at Brunton Park. It was important to get them on the pitch. I thought Bevis and Sam, it was important for them, and yeah, I mean Josh came in, did okay. So overall, I think I've always made the point that we're going to need everybody, and I think that's pretty much everybody in the squad, albeit other guys coming back from injury. That's pretty much everybody in the squad that's played a part. So that's how it's going to be this year.
Archie Davies came back into the side as well. What's your thoughts on
Yeah, I thought he was excellent. Initially, I thought both him and Sam, certainly in the first half, could have got a little bit higher, and I think we talked about that at half time, and as a consequence of getting a little bit higher and off the shoulder of the wing backs, then we were able to obviously penetrate higher up the pitch, and that helped us, I felt. What's
your thoughts going into Saturday in regards to kind of that right back area? You know, Jack Ellis has started the season very well, but went into midfield tonight.
Yeah, well, like I said, I felt I needed more physicality in there tonight, and I think that was borne out. It was really competitive in there, so we had to have guys that could get around and come out with the ball. Once again, I thought Harvey did really well again in terms of his general work. So yeah, I mean, we had plenty of shots on goal, plenty of block shots. On another night we win that game comfortably, but they defended, as I said, for their lives, so they'll be delighted with the point they've taken from us. But on reflection, we can't be too upset, because long all season teams are going to come in here, going to try and make it difficult and get everybody behind the ball and look to break on us. So we've got to be vigilant. We made a mistake obviously for their goal. I didn't really feel that they looked like scoring apart from a mistake at that point. That could have changed the game, but showed good character, good personality to come back, and in the end could have won it. Still
early doors in the season, like you say. Is it just a case of, you know, ironing that out? That was, you know, Josh's first appearance for us tonight.
Yeah, we're still getting up to speed. The guys haven't been in the building that long, so yeah, they'll get better. And like I said, in terms of how we approached the game and the questions we asked of decent opposition, I thought it was a decent performance. I think in terms of where we need to improve, there's elements of our play that clearly we can do better, but that's a consequence of a season. You build into the season and you get better as the season goes on.
What do you personally want to, you know, see in those moments in terms of reaction when we go behind in those circumstances?
Well, exactly what I saw, because we bounced straight back, got back on level terms, could have won it. So I thought it was a perfect reaction.
Bevis McGabby, thought he was very impressive.
Yeah, Bevis looked very comfortable there. He got a little bit of cramp just before the goal, and that just restricted him to recover his position. But overall, I thought he was excellent. Fed Archie really well in that second half. Good angle and good accuracy to his passing to get Archie higher up the pitch, and yeah, he looked a good level player, which we all know he is.
Another long throw against us tonight. How do you view that going into games in the future?
Well, yeah, it's part and parcel of the game. You don't mind it. What I did mind that it took an age for the referee to really move the game forwards. I mean, we got multi-ball and we're waiting an age to get the ball back into play, and that shouldn't be the case. That's driven by the referee, so he needs to be better on that.
Looking ahead to Saturday's game, what areas in particular would you like to kind of strengthen and work on going into that?
Well, we'll look at it. Like I said, I wasn't too displeased in terms of the general performance. Yeah, we always want to win. You can't win every game. We always attempt to and try to do our best and affect the opposition. But yeah, always have to factor the opposition in. They're there to make it difficult for you, and credit to them, defended really well. They'll be happy with the points. In the end, we'll look back and say, well, maybe a point's a good one against a team that was didn't want to get beaten.
Well, still on Saturday, Solihull won their own league games. What kind of test do you expect from them?
All teams in this league are a test. We'll go there and yeah, like I said, I think we're in decent form. If you count the last few pre-season games, we were something like 7, 8 unbeaten ourselves. So yeah, bring it on.